All right, hello everyone. This it's August 15, 2026, Saturday, and currently what you're seeing here is a series of subliminals. Uh, and subliminals are not demonic in the way. If you think that they're demonic, they're not actually that way. It's just mainly training on things like neuro-linguistic processing, or neural not processing or programming, which by science, right, we do have a conscious, which is where I'm sharing this with you right now, and there's also the subconscious, which is where a lot of things like intrusive thoughts, intruse a lot of things like thoughts, feelings, emotions, the amygdala, and all other things that we experience that we may not realize that it's happening to us. It all happens in the subconscious, and I think it is a very interesting study. Maybe also in the neuroscience and psychology field of studies. But mainly I'm doing this for a friend who needs it. So there's a lot that is, as you can see, there are a lot of tracks, and this is normal actually for what he's shared with me, as many as 30-40 tracks if there are a lot of these little subliminal tracks, if there are a lot of these tracks in the first place. I've ever had as many as originally about 70 to 80, as many as even hundreds. But what happens is sometimes these subliminals are repetitive. That means they are looped or repeated over a period of time, anywhere, sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes over YouTube. So for me, simple, just take a unit and just get rid of the rest. Just keep any unit within that is usable, or that you can do a clean cut on it, slot it inside the track, because it's gonna be I wouldn't say muted, but it's gonna be a very low, near inaudible volume, so that what is playing is actually the main song or track that this friend wants to hear. And at the same time, there are these little tracks that are mixed together that are playing the background. Most of them seemingly inaudible, and you only hear maybe two or three tracks that are being layered across each other, just to create that effect. And depending on the request, sometimes you do have things like affirmations, which is this narration vocal that I've done here. And what is being narrated is based also on what the person wants in the speech. In this case, there's a speech given beforehand, but I don't think I would want to show it here. Yeah. Anyways, sometimes, because it's not really important, I wouldn't say it's very, very important what the speech is, because it also depends on what you want what you want to achieve by listening to this subliminal, in your mindset and in the subconscious. It could be, for instance, you want to build towards a discipline. You want to have this self-affirmation that, hey, you're the great person, you're capable of this and that, then again, from a religious standpoint, because of this form of because this appears as self-reliance, it could be a way of challenging. It seems as if it's challenging God. I understand that concern, I really do, but here's the thing, it is one thing to be in prayer, and we do have to meditate and read the law and abide to what has been given in Scripture. In the case of Christianity, or if you are a non-Christian and you do have your own devout practices, this one is not really meant to completely replace that at all. On the contrary, sometimes we as people, we do have little issues here, and sometimes we do have little struggles, or in each of our in the struggles of our personal lives. Sometimes it's as simple as needing a bit more discipline, or something that needs a change, something that needs reformation. And sometimes it can't just be achieved through personal effort, but there could be a need for mindset. Because as people say, it all starts with the mind. So subliminals are sort of built towards that. Anyways, there are a bunch of other tracks that I've done here so far, but of course, I gotta check first where I left them. I think they should be here. Let me see and try if it works. Oh, okay, it should work. So of course there are these bunch of tracks that are here. At the same time, I won't really need this one. This is for self-control. Anyway, he requested to add all of these 27 tracks, which I think would be it's kind of lagging. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna monitor my sound, okay, from here. There's going to be a lag from my side, but it's not meant to be, but this is just for in-ear monitoring for myself, so don't worry about that. Okay, okay, clear this narration vocal. Of course, there's only supposed to be one. So these are examples of where you have, tracks like this that should pass. 10-minute tracks, some slightly shorter. You have endless supply of willpower and all that. Be in the zone. This one's a bit tricky. You could do something like this, and then you just pull the back. Maybe keep this portion, and then keep it here. At the same time, you can see that the wave is really, really big. You can see that the wave here is really big, So those very wide waves, you can sort of just stack them together in a way that it doesn't, affect the rest of it. Now if I'll put this here, 3.5 minutes, you just stack on top. In fact, cut a few seconds, put it together, and you have something, and you have about 10 seconds less. This one now is to add on top of what was there, but it's gonna cross 15 minutes. Never mind. I will do a cut and paste rather than bombing it. Just paste it here, and I'll see how I can combine the subs. He wants 15 minutes. Oh. Okay, noted. Remove imposters subliminal. Yeah, so sometimes seven, maybe this one. I would like to put this one here, but it's overshot. It's a bit tricky. Let me see. Okay. I'll see whether he accepts 20 minutes. Typically, because typically we have only 15 to work with, not 17, sorry. Haven't shot over yet. Shadow work, maybe I'll put here. Chronokinesis. Chronokinesis, maybe not so much. I can't put any more of this, so I will stack here. Just slightly over by a bit. Okay. Honestly, I don't know whether it's a good idea. Like, to stack the tracks this long. Because he originally asked for 15 minutes, which is shown here, but it's overshot to about 18:38. So I'm not sure how he's going to react to that. Oh, this is going to be more than 20. Sounds tricky. Ultra flow state. Maybe I'll stack here. World class writer. This is easily 20 minutes. So winner mentality. Maybe stack here. These few. I win, that's what I do. And then this. Slightly bigger, but it should still work. Maybe, okay, date your celebrity crush is a bit tricky. Maybe you can slot these in. We'll see how. I guess I have to go with this. Ultra instinct request. Like some of these, they're actually okay for 10 minutes. But when you put them together, it's just gonna overshoot, you know. Never mind. I think instead of doing this, I will do all together. You have one less track. Maybe like this. What else? Become Savage can be here. So then you save on tracks. I think about like this should be manageable, I suppose. This one is about 8 minutes. This one's 10. Let me see Chronokinesis. I think Chronokinesis has a drop somewhere. Sometimes one way to look for all the drop. Sometimes there are very subtle breaks where it just cuts off and begins another loop. These are ways to tell if there is a loop or unit somewhere. That's one big clue to give. Maybe I'll slot this here. Kill this. And obviously the last step would be to just, it's just volume balancing at the very end. Feel appreciated always. I guess this one can go here. This is just based on what is being seen. Previously, when I did it on the Audacity, it was a bunch of long tracks like this. This one I think goes here. Yeah, normally in certain situations, you might have to work with fewer tracks, or you might have to squeeze like this. And sometimes the actual audio can be not as loud, and it's just the way that it's just the audio for what it is. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of a headache at this moment because of a lack of sleep, but I'm not going to knock out, yeah, just because of the headache. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Anyway, now it's just you cut everything down to -24, or essentially anything between -20 and 25 decibels. Typically, this is what I'm going for. I don't know how he's gonna react when he says he wants the affirmations looped to 15 minutes, 15 minutes, and loop the actual song that I'm doing is actually 18 minutes, 18 and a half in fact. I think it shouldn't be a big issue, but we're just going to see how it's going to turn out now. Again, it really depends on how or what he wants also. Yeah, this one's, it's kind of loud though. In this case, because I stacked some of the silent subliminals here to basically is a couple of 10 minutes each, it definitely overshoots, so it's hit the 20-minute mark. But mainly we're gonna do for the cycle area or the selected track here. So in GarageBand, you can do this instead of having to export the whole thing. So I'll call this one, I think it's the Malay term for stop smoking, dilarang merokok. And I'm going to put this, which means dengan afirmasi, which means with affirmation. Yeah, I'm going to put this on desktop straight. I think it should be okay. He's just not aware of the fact that, or rather, he doesn't like that the track feels repetitive. And I think it's also partly his own fault because he didn't realize that the tracks were repetitive. And in cases like this, you really don't have much choice. You have to go and find see whether he has a workaround around it, you know. That kind of thing. But the good thing is that you're working on a small scale, like a consumer to consumer thing. So it's not that bad. There's always ongoing discussions and things, to ensure that everything goes well. That's part of the communication process. Okay, now it should be in. This one's just a dustbin. Now I've done some others like all this. Wait, let me kill these two because they take up an insane amount of space. Rigged and sub 6, he just needs some time to pay back what he owes for this, but it's not a big deal lah. It's not really that big of a deal. It's just like normal invoicing, and sometimes if you have to be a bit more, what do you call that? You have to give a bit more grace for the financial situations. Yeah, things will have to go this way. So that's how it is. Okay. Now we'll fire up Chrome because better to just email. Okay, I'm asking basically if these two tracks can be added to a new sub, because I don't have the old copycat sub anymore. We'll see how it goes. Anyway. Dilarang merokok dengan afirmasi. Now, if you're studying Bahasa Indo, yeah, you should be able to understand this. Oh, why did my voice? Test. Now, if you're learning Bahasa Indo, oh, why is this triggered? Okay, why did it suddenly go soft? I think it's very weird. Yeah, sometimes it's weird. I'm not sure what caused that Gemini thing. Well, anyway, let's see what he says. I will hantar to email juga. Okay. You know what? I'll just trash this one. Reply all. And let's see if, oh, what's the export rate? 26 because overshot. Okay, never mind. I'll use Audacity for this. Tracks. I will do a export audio. This one I will go straight for desktop instead. And I'm going to lower to about here, 200 to 250. Wait. Let me just check. It should be, let me check. What is the space? 24.3. Just under. In fact, just under. We'll quit this because there's nothing to save. Wait, let me just check something. What is the other option? Oh, you need to put in some audio first. Let's see what other options there are. 155 to 195. Okay. Maybe this one for some space constraint. But it's a bit big though. Never mind. Dilarang Melokok. Melokok subs. For wait, did I? Let me check something. Oh, he wants the latest one in. Wow, all this you. Wait, no? Oh, there's a lot there. This one is for Hero's Journey. Hero's Journey one, I think haven't added. If I tambah Hero's Journey, it will be very big. Might be banyak. Let's see how many tracks. 1, 4, 9, 14. This one currently 14 tracks. After adding the ones before HJ. Kalau tambah HJ-nya sub will bloat. I'm not sure if it will actually compound or not. Okay, this one is he pulled from some Instagram post, but not sure where. Again, it's go for what you wanting. Again, it's a post on going for what you want and being truthful and sincere to yourself. Yep. Maybe I should read it in what it sounds in Mandarin, actually sounds in Mandarin. Of course, using my own accent and not some, I'm not going to fake a China or Taiwan accent, so that what you're hearing is how we would pronounce the words as they are. Okay, so from the first line, 不喜欢什么一定要大大方方的讲，不然别人会认为你并不介意想要什么，一定要坦坦荡荡的，真不然好事凭什么落在你身上？当自我拉扯成为常态，你的妥协与付出就该适可而止。希望大家能成为一个主动的人，都可以明确的爱，真诚的喜欢，直接的厌恶，站在太阳下的坦荡，还有大声无愧的称赞自己。想要去争取不态度模糊、不沉溺在拧巴的小心思和别扭的小情绪里，目标清晰，诚诚恳恳，理直气壮地向命运伸手去要，勇敢表达，才能活出真我想要去争取，这才是最酷的人生。Simply put, be unapologetic about what you want to aim for in life, because that's the coolest thing you can have, or that's the coolest life you can live. Yeah, except here there are some commas missing to make it clearer. It's inspiring because there's initiative and autonomy that's being preached in here. Then again, does it really apply to everyone? That's another question. Can stack up to 40 subs in a go. also want me because he asked to stack. Oh shit, sorry. Let me, oh. Okay, never mind. I save this one first. Stop smoking. I'll just put the Malay one. Di dalam merokok. Okay, the Chinese that was seen earlier about wanting to go ahead and achieve what I want. Yes, it is also willing to take the huge risk to go for it. But at the same time, that can be also a positive or negative influence to others. Positive in the sense that, yeah, there's a form of courage to get there, but at the same time, if that encourages selfishness instead of communal, instead of for the greater good, then it also becomes the flip side of the coin, something to be wary about. So the synthesis of it would be to build oneself up to be stable, and then on the leader, and then when you have huge influence, you want to build that rapport and lead people towards not complete sorry you want to lead people towards a form of selflessness after building yourself up and being equipped to inspire. And I think that's most important. Anyways, that's just a digression for now. Did I download all the edition? Can't remember, to be frank. Maybe I'll just download lah. Not gonna die from not downloading it anyway. Audacity. No, this one the one. Kerja asked me report work when it's my off day. Did you Okay, so multiple. I'm thinking the whole this afternoon, but because I'm gonna one shot. Yeah, I'm gonna one shot download everything. I haven't had a. Okay, this one, never mind. This one not key at this point. 2000. This one not important. This one under, I actually saved it somewhere else, so I can just delete this whole chunk, and I'm going to take this, paste inside here. Next, I'm going to remove the regex expressions, 41 of them, is all. Oops, oh crap, sorry. Can't use this thing, slash n all. Okay, then we just start downloading from here. At the same for 14 tekan campur ke 14 track for your listening. Okay. Self-control, maybe self-control one I have to go and check where did I upload self-control? Wow, Gymnast also want to download. It's gonna be really very tough. Let me see, because there should be an audio track. No, this is not the one. This is not the one. There's a lot of it inside here. Yeah. No, not this one. Where is it? Okay, now. Where is that track, man? Let me see if. Stop baru dengar. I cabut sia. Leave my colleague alone. Is this one? See if I can find self-control. This is before synchronicity. I have self. Never mind. I do self. In 25. Where is that thing playing from? It's a good thing I managed to down. Okay. Self-control, right? So. Okay, so now we need to add that same set of tracks into, click this one. That's need to check. Oh, these are the 5, okay. Put the inside. Five sets here with me. Okay, we okay, that means need to go and download the X. There's a lot to download here. Is Forward. Copy, yeah. Let's just minimize this for a bit. This one, remove this one. Because minimize this for a bit because I also want to go and find out. Yes, I'll just put dark lock. These are really old ones from 20. Mm, 14 tracks. Okay. Okay, what else? Yeah. Tambah there's a lot of tambah ni last. Sekejap. Add with Hero Journey and the list titled Edition and all existing sub. Oh, this one quite heavy. Because he compounding like crazy. Maybe this one there's nothing except maybe Belotas. Belotas not important. I'm gonna name this as Viet 03. I'll take this whole chunk. That's why I'm gonna keep all this. So 2 plus. Now we need the hero. This one's all existing sub. Wow. Copy. This one got Hero Journey. so it's a bit tricky. Add me, wow, it's on a lot less. Virgin, yeah, this one, these four, he want Regina's song. This one is for Hero Journey. Last two, okay. This one, this one also need to go and throw inside here. Well, how many is here, this one? Okay, this is definitely a lot of this one is what? Ini down onwards, buat new and add to existing. Wah. Okay, that means Hero's Journey, add to existing sub. Okay, oh, this one's going to be a lot. This one's going to be a lot. Okay. Let me find the 4 songs first. All these add that one is, for some reason, wait, filters. This one is. Wait, why are all the songs missing? Okay, this one, these 4 the songs. I'll put as Hero's Journey. Hero's Journey. Do new sub and add to existing. Let's add ini. And then all these also tambah ini. Whoa. This is a big bunch. Okay, we'll start off with the Stina. So I'm gonna do a speed. I'm gonna speed through it. Oh, this one he stacked so many. Okay. Next one. Love me again. So much. Just love me again, okay. Tutor spare. You suddenly kota tiba buat Regina Song masuk Regina Song fan club ah. The first thing he do all heroes journey. This one was just added, so I need to do self. Okay, never mind. I do one more. Because this one need to put in self-control. Self-control is here, right? Okay, put this one here. Okay, we're gonna have to do okay, so the 4 of them have already been done. Now we do all the this one is gonna stack onto. Okay, never mind. 1 o'clock. I need to go. But okay lah, in this age there's a okay, we're gonna do rapid spamming next. Everybody supports you subliminal. Next one. Be free of guilt. Make progress, not excuses. Next. Be free of guilt. Convert next. I'm supported unconditionally. Authority backing subliminal. Next. Authentically you. Convert next. Help. Receive help subliminal. Convert next. Next one. Everyone supports you subliminal. Shame subliminal. Okay. Process shame hyper sub. Next. This one. What the? You. Next. This one inactive already. Go with this. Immune to embarrassment subliminal. Next. Identity. Okay, triple M1 is typically set to 5 minutes. So reputation, next. Just build your identity, haven't set yet. Triple M's, those are typically those are 5 minute. Typically set to 5 minutes, so you can just stack 3 on top to get that nice sound. Become unapologetic, next. Reconnect with ideal people, next. Marrow, ego death, nervous system rebirth, ideal appearance. Be more expressive. Align with your higher self and purpose. Self-esteem subliminal. Next. Old self erasure. Next. Self-awareness sub. Next. Immune to embarrassment. Next. This one. Very. Identity. Next. Center identity sub. Next. Learn languages easily sub. Next. Emotional intelligence. Bad boy personality. Next. Warrior personality. Next. This one will be your all subs 3. Warrior mindset subliminal. Next. Lone warrior mindset. Next. True warrior download. Next. Warrior mindset Spartan. Convert. Next. Indestructible warrior. Next. Warrior mindset, I think haven't downloaded. Nothing can block positive subs from working for me. Become a badass. Stand up for yourself. Take no shit. Permanently destroy weakness. Stop expecting and assuming the worst. Unwavering optimism. Next. Be optimistic. Next. Positive expectations. Next. Distance imposters and copycats. Next. This one. Moving team. Next. This one. Distance imposter copycat just now do already. Unpredictable and mysterious. Next. Ultimate mobility activation. Next. This one I think is about perfect ambidexterity and motor skill mastery. Next is 0 to planche. Illegal levels of fast track calisthenics mastery. Okay. Next. Unrestricted movement, effortless mobility. Okay. Unstoppable movement, master graceful control on any terrain. Ultimate combat mastery subliminal. Next. Arjuna's focus, mastery of self movement. Next. Next. 432 Hertz yoga mastery. Peak physical performance. Next. Ultimate speed activation. Superhuman dexterity. Next. Combat mastery subliminal. Okay. Master gymnast and acrobatics. Convert. Next. Ultimate stamina activation. Next. This one. Master any skill overnight. Forced UG subliminal. Flawless coordination. Athlete package. Next. Dance mastery. Athletic balance. And flawless coordination. Let's see what else. Dance mastery. Next. This one slowed down a bit. Reaction mastery, reaction intuition, proficiency, sense. Perfect escape, escape prevention, bypassing, absolute escape mastery. Privacy protection. Okay, next. This one. Be completely relaxed. Next. This one. Okay, inner peace. Have a peaceful life. Be in the zone. Next. Cutest spare you already have. So I'm gonna go with the next one. This one already downloaded. Next. Limitless network. Convert. Next. Net worth. Okay. Convert. Next. This one, put this one. Limitless. Download. I have the best support system, connections and subs. Whoa! Attract useful connections and contacts. Powerful networking sub. Successful business networking. Okay. Networking. So it's just networking, the official status upgrade key. Next. Attract loyal people. Next. Forward progress now. Permission to thrive sub. Next. Break limitations and chronic setback. Hey. Let me see if I can find you on YouTube. chronic setbacks. I think this is the one because I couldn't find. Never mind. Patrick J effect. We'll start with this one first. Then slot this bugger because just now I accidentally deleted it. Alright, download. Next. Flush away all negative affirmations and unwanted results. Next. Be professional mentalist. 10 years of progress in one day. Harvey Specter. Next one. Become mentalist. Sub-experiment. Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be problematic. Because suddenly a lot of Harvey Specters incoming. Harvey Specter. Supernatural charm and charisma. Be hypnotic. Wow. No, I'm gonna cut this one next. What is Harvey? Explain to me Harvey Specter. Da Vinci. Release all self-doubts. There's a lot here to read equals memorize. Next. Read once and never forget. Next. Okay. Fast learner sub. Next. Become super fast learner. Naturally talented at everything you do. Fast learner sub, I thought already download. This one, the second one, is it? Next. Become a heroic person sub re-upload. Like heroes of old, subliminal to become the best. Hero's Journey also done. Philosopher's Mind. Next. erudite, introspective philosopher sub. Okay. Casually philosophical. Philosopher mastery. Release all self-doubts. Next one. Remember everything you read. The philosophy of words. Next. Self-control sub. Oh, I need a lot of repeats. Huh? Remember everything you read. Hey. Yeah, gosh. It's a lot here. Those that bracket 1-1. Actually, those bracket 1-1 we can remove. Left 2 more. Self-control sub downloaded already. For some reason, fast learner. Next one. Oh, fast learner. This one is super learner. Okay, a lot of repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, 104. 搞錯。Wow, that means you only stack 130 over. First need to do a overload. Means okay, wait, don't save first. I quit just to make sure I don't have too many things running in the background. I'll quit temporarily because I got all the stacks already. Now it's just left to put everything here. Okay, it's gonna lag like shit. But I'm gonna pause it here and then come back. I will start getting back all the files again.